Thank you for taking the time to reflect on what you've done so far. Being able to teach others about what you've built feels rewarding, but it's also a core skill in being able to communicate with teammates that you may work with on a software project. With that in mind, let's keep moving forward so you can go back to those people soon and share your progress. So far, the functionality of the quantity picker in our app is working well. So now we can spend a little bit of time making it look a little better, a little sexier. We want to move closer towards our end goal. This is what we have now, and this is what we want. The buttons in our app currently work, but they're not in the ideal layout. This layout leads to a better user experience because we're going to be adding more fields to the order form in lesson 3. With this layout of the buttons, it's easier to scan through the list of fields in the order form quickly. In the current layout, if you want to scan through the form quickly, you would read quantity plus 2 minus price and so on. So it's faster to scan through the form if the buttons are laid out like this. This updated layout also takes advantage of more of the horizontal space on the screen, instead of squishing everything into a very narrow vertical column. The challenge becomes identifying the gap between what we have now and what we want. Can we repurpose the views that are already on screen and move them into the new position for the new layout? Or do we have to add views or remove views? Before we get lost in the details of changing the XML, I want you to first plan out how you're going to approach building this layout. In your own words, describe your thoughts on each step that we've taught you for how to build layouts. You don't need to write XML at this point. You can just plan out your strategy. These notes are going to help you actually write the code at each step, so be as detailed as you want. The first step is to select the views. Which views are you going to need in terms of text view, image view, button, etc.? The second step is to position the views. Can you describe how these views are positioned on the screen? Which view groups are relevant to building this layout? Step 3 is to style the views. Is there anything we need to do to change the visual look and feel of each of these views?